Welcome back. I am Dr. Kashidi Long, your friendly internal medicine and lifestyle medicine physician. Today, let's talk about STDs. It seems like since HIV is now very treatable and controllable, people don't take STDs seriously. I don't know if they are still doing STD education in the schools or not, but let's just throw some information out there. North and South Carolina have some of the highest STD rates in the country. I think North Carolina leads in chlamydia and syphilis, and South Carolina is also very high. I'm talking about top five states for gonorrhea and chlamydia. HIV is also still being transmitted. So when your doctor says practice safe sex, wear condoms consistently, that is exactly what it means. Let's wear condoms consistently and not have unprotected sex with people whom you haven't seen their full STD panel. They haven't seen your full STD panel to make sure that they are not passing anything. Now, one caveat on that is herpes, which is actually what spawned this video. So herpes is not necessarily standard in an STD panel. You would have to have had a lesion or outbreak that was swabbed at the time that it was going on for your doctor to have thought to test you for herpes. The blood test for herpes is not specific enough because it can test for HSV1, which is like cold sores, and it's just not considered very useful. Doesn't tell you if a person's having active herpes, when their last outbreak was, who exposed them, or anything like that. So the only real test for herpes is testing genital ulcers, which people don't always have or don't necessarily know they have. But herpes is one that is very, very common. It is treatable but not curable. So once you have herpes, you will always have herpes. It is usually signified by painful genital ulcers. That's the herpes that we are talking about when we talk about genital herpes or herpes that can be transmitted sexually. Now, sometimes if somebody has a cold sore or is about to have a cold sore, and they perform oral sex, they can spread that vaginally or penally, genitally. You know what I mean. So you can spread cold sores to the genital area, but most of the time when we're talking about genital herpes, we're talking about HSV2, and that is not picked up on your standard STD panel. So if you've ever had any ulcers or anything down there, if you see them again, make sure you get them swabbed. You can also ask for the antibody test for herpes, though some labs have stopped running it. So herpes, HSV, herpes is HSV. HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia, trichomonas are the standard STDs that are run in an STD panel. Gonorrhea, chlamydia, HIV, and syphilis are the ones that are actually tracked by the health department. So we have rates on those. We don't know the exact prevalence of herpes, but it's out there. So please educate yourself on how to protect yourself, practice safe sex, get regular STD screenings, and do the best that you can, okay? STDs are still there. People don't know about them. I think it's possibly not being taught in schools anymore because I've had quite a few younger, early 20s people who come back positive for stuff, and they're like, how do I get this? Okay, and what is it? And okay, is that curable? The ones with the H's are not curable. So let's everybody practice safe sex, okay? STDs still exist. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions.